that Elvis got out. Now, as the story progressed, it became apparent that Elvis got out in public in this evening just a little bit too much.
Well, you're right, that he did. And going back just a minute to the dressing rooms, we knew exactly how long it was from the venue to the hotel. We knew what time the show started, because if it was late, Charles would let us know. So we knew how long it would take us to drive there, so we would drive there just so Elvis got there during the intermission. And as little time as possible in the intermission, because one, Elvis didn't want to spend time in the dressing room, because like everybody has said, he was nervous. He would pace back and forth like a tiger. And the other thing was, the Colonel couldn't bring outside people in if we had just a few minutes in the dressing room before the band started up, because that stopped Elvis from having to greet people. At that point in time, he was concerned about the show and wanted it to be the best. But this thing we took him to the Liberty Bowl for a football game, and as we're there, everybody we knew the owner of the team, and he set us up, so we were up in the VIP box up at the top, and we had a little group of sandwiches and a couple of Cokes and things, nothing very big. And the Memphis team was losing, the Memphis Grizzlies, if I remember right. And Elvis finally said about the third quarter, let's go, I'm ready to go home. So we go out, get in the bus that we had to hire us, and we're going down the road, and the guy took a different way than he brought us to it. And we go down to a place, Sam, correct me, Orange Hill.
Orange Mountain.
Orange Mountain, okay, was the area of town. And there's a railroad track through there, and there's a train on it. Well, the bus stops, and we wait there maybe 5 minutes or so, and Elvis gets out of the bus. And he walks over to the train, and he's looking this way, looking that way. You can't see the end of the train, and it's not moving. There's nothing going on. So I'm kind of watching him through the window, and he starts crawling through the train. Now, I'm thinking, and I know Sam is thinking, but he's a couple seats behind me, it's like, uh-oh, what if this train decides to move? I'm a bodyguard that just lost Elvis Presley, you know. So I get out and I start running after him, trying to get him off it. No, he doesn't. David Stanley's hauling right after me. We both wind up crawling through this train. On the other side of the train, there's no cars, no nothing. It's just empty. But Elvis sees this little kind of liquor store lit up about maybe 50 yards away. And there's a bunch of guys sitting on the curb out front of this liquor store. And they all got brown bags in their hand. And it's obviously they're drinking Coca-Cola. I can tell right off the bat. Elvis walks over to it, and there's lights like this, the street lights. And his hands are just gleaming and glistening with rings all over him, chains hanging out of his neck. And I'm looking at these, and there's not one of these guys that looks friendly. They really don't. I'm counting bullets in my mind how many I've got with me, you know. And David Stanley doesn't have any guns, so at least I thought he did. But anyway, I'm telling Davey, grab a rock, anything if it starts going on, you know. And we get up there and Elvis introduces himself. Hi, I'm Elvis Presley. And I'm thinking, my God, you know, you're gleaming like a Fort Knox here, you know. And then, well, hi, Elvis, how you doing? He said, any of you guys got a car? One guy says, oh yeah, I got a car. He said, well, you want you to take me back to Graceland? He said, yeah, I'll take you to Graceland. The guy walks around behind this building and this tank sound starts. And a big bundle of smoke comes whipping out behind this place. And here comes this about a 1955 Oldsmobile with no windows in it. And the thing is burning more oil than it is gas. He probably gets 2 miles to a quart of oil, but, and it comes chugging out around, and this guy almost hits the tree coming around. So I can tell this guy is not really, he's probably not going to pass a DUI test. We get in his car, and Elvis gets in next to him, and I'm sitting on the outside, just figuring that's probably the safest place I'm going to be, because I can dump out of here if I have to. And Elvis says, just take me to Graceland. Well, this guy goes down the street banging curb to curb to curb, all the way to Graceland. We get to Graceland, he says, pull up to the gate, just toot the horn. Guy toots the horn. They look out the gatehouse, shut the door. Elvis says, do it again. Look out, shut the door. Don't recognize this car. Finally, Elvis says, lay on the horn, and he puts his hand on the horn. Finally, the guy looks out the door. Elvis sticks his head out the window and says, damn it, open up the damn gate for me. Well, that gate just sprung open instantly. Elvis says, drive up. Well, we go up the driveway, banging curb to curb, stops in front of the house, gets out, and he said, you guys want to see my house? I'm saying, thinking in my mind, Elvis, what the hell are you doing? Because he had 3 other guys in the car with him. They all take him, well, he takes them through every room in the house. And I'm sitting there watching as they go. We're not picking this up or that. This is going to go on. So I happened to have 3.
Looking around, and when the train cleared the tracks, it was the road was empty. We saw the little liquor store up there, you know, and I'm thinking, what in the world has happened here, you know? And we kind of pull up, and I think Ricky or somebody got out and went to the liquor store and said, did you see these, you know, the guys here? And, yeah, you know, and Joe took him in his car, you know. We thought, he did what? So we highballed it. We get all the way back to Graceland, and we get to Graceland just about the time that car is coming back down. And we got a bus, so we're trying to get over on one side of the road, and this car is just doing this, you know. And the only thing stronger than the oil fumes out of that car were the alcohol fumes from those guys. But I remember going inside the house, and Dick looked at me and said, I'll never get my money back from burning.
It almost didn't happen.